Hey folks, welcome to HIIT Training with me, Chris Kading. HIIT stands for High Intensity Interval Training, and it is one of the more effective ways to build muscle and burn body fat in the short term. Before we get going, we're going to go over a couple ground rules. Now, since it is high intensity interval training, form is the most important thing, because when form gets out of whack and you're going faster on your exercises, you have a higher risk of injury. So if you're feeling like your form's getting out of whack or you're brand new to these exercises, slow down and just practice form. The second thing that we need today is we're going to need 2 sets of dumbbells, a heavier set and a lighter set, and we'll go over which exercises will need which weights. Now, before we get going, we're going to go through a priming session, which is the fancy term for activation of some muscle groups. It's a much more effective way to get your body warmed up before we work out. So to get started, you're going to need a wall. Just find a nice bare wall. You're going to bring yourself up to the wall, feet up against the wall, hips, shoulders, and head all pressed into the wall. We're going to do what's called a wall press. We're going to take our hands, we're going to bring them back, trying to push into the wall, trying to maintain contact with the wall, and we're going to slide our hands up as high as we can. And back down. Nice and slow. Now we're going to do 4 more of these. Try to really pull that core in and flatten out the low back as you go up. Try not to shrug. Try not to lose any point of contact. All the way back down. All right, 1 more. Let's go even slower. Okay, next let's make our way to our workout area. If you do have a mat, this is a great thing to use for this workout today. If you don't, as long as you have if you're okay with the hardwood floor or soft carpet, it'll be okay. Okay, so with the combat stretch, what we're going to do here is work out the ankle. We're going to get some activation in the front of the leg and stretching in the back. You're going to take your hand, place it onto your thigh. You're going to push with your hands forward and straight, nothing out to the side. You're going to drive your heel into the ground and bring up your toes towards your shin. So go ahead and get set up here. Now let's push that knee towards the toes and really pull up. We're going to do 3 of these. We're going to hold each of them for about 10 seconds. And track it back and back in. And back, and back in. All right, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing, and forward. Really try to draw those toes up. Activate the muscles in the ankle and in the shin. And back. 2 more times. And back. 1 more. And back. Okay, last priming exercise, we're going to go down to the ground and we're going to work on our 90-90s. Now, you're going to first get that front leg set at 90 degrees, a nice L-shaped bend in your ankle, knee, and hip. Then you're going to get your chest nice and squared up to that front leg. Once you have that set, you're going to take your other arm, point it out nice and straight, So that way you can line up your other leg. And also make sure that the knee and ankle are bent at 90 degrees. Now from here, you're going to put your hands forward, hinge at the hips, try to keep your back straight, and drive that front knee into the ground. We're going to hold. We'll do this for about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, back out of that. And go again. Really push that knee into the ground, that front knee, with the muscles of the hip. Okay, back out. And back in. All right. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Make sure everything is lined up. Get that 90-degree bend in that front leg. Get your chest squared. Line up the outside leg. And then go ahead and go into that position. Drive that front knee into the ground. And back out. And back in. And out. And back in. All right. Now I'm going to go through all the exercises we're going to work on today. And while I'm doing that, kind of keep your body moving, get a sip of water. First exercise we're going to do is just working on squatting. So you can use this with weight or without. So first without weight, make sure that you're tracking your knees toward your toes, your hips back, and your chest up. Kind of find an area in which you want to point yourself out towards. And then you're going to go down as far as you can. And back up. Once again from the front, down, and up. Now if you want to do this with weight, we'll do a front squat hold. So holding your dumbbells up like so, going down, and up. Okay, next move from there, we're going to go all the way down to the ground for a bridged chest press. So you're going to have your shoulders out about 45 degrees, chest completely open, bridge up, press up and squeeze. Try to focus on squeezing your shoulder blades into the ground, like so. All right, from there, we're going to get back up onto those feet. We're going to come over into a bent over position, doing some supinated rows. That is a palm up grip. Feet are about shoulder to hip width apart. Hinged over, butt back, chest up. Pull these elbows up, squeeze your back, squeeze those shoulder blades, and back down. Then from there, you may go to your lighter weights on this one. We're going to do some overhead pressing. I like to stand in a nice staggered stance. We're going to open up that chest, hands in line with your ears, pressing up and back down. Now I want you to try to avoid any big arching. Try to pull that core in, up, overhead, and back down. And then we're going to end each round with a good plank, okay? Whether it's from your hands or from your elbows. I prefer down on the elbows. What I want you to do here is hold strong and curl that tailbone under. And then we're just going to hold. Okay? So go ahead and grab that last sip of water, and then we'll get going. Okay, go ahead and grab those weights for our squats. Now remember, if you're working on squat form, I want you to just take your time and add weights later. Now before we get going, I forgot to mention, we're gonna do 4 rounds of each exercise for 40 seconds each with a 20-second break in between each exercise. So about a minute per exercise. Okay, go ahead and grab those weights. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Down and up. Nice and controlled. Now, even though this is an interval training, I'm not going super fast. I don't care how many reps you can do. We're always going for quality. We can go fast later. Got about 15 more seconds left on this one. Five more seconds. And relax, okay. Take 20 seconds, transition down to the ground for our bridge chest press. Got about 10 more seconds. Okay, starting here in 3, 2, 1, begin. Bridge up and press. Keep that bridge the whole time. Squeezing your shoulder blades, pressing up, squeezing at the top, and down. If you notice, I'm not going super fast. I'm working on form. These are skills that we need to perfect so we can perform them properly. Ten more seconds. Last one. And relax. Bring it all down. Okay, back up onto those feet. We're going to move to those supinated rows. You got about 10 more seconds before we start. All right, hands in weight. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Pulling up, squeezing the shoulder blades, and back down. When you come up, try not to shrug. Keep those shoulders pulled down, all the way back down. Try to get really bent over. If you feel yourself standing up, check your form, get back down. We got about 12 more seconds on this. Take your time, especially if you're brand new to these. Good. One more, and relax. Very good. Let's go swap those out for some lighter weights. We're going to do that overhead pressing. Remember, I like to do the staggered stance, so I'm going to have you do that same thing. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, most of the weight on that front leg. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Big press up, squeeze, really try to pull back up. Treat this like you did on that wall press we did in our priming session before. Sliding up and down a wall. So don't let these dumbbells come up and forward. Now they're not over my head. You want to make sure they stay up without extra arching in the back. Good, we got about 10 more seconds. Just a few more. And relax. Okay, let's wrap up round 1. All right, let's go ahead and head all the way down to the ground. Now, I know I say it's 40 seconds, but if you can't make it that long, be smart about it. Maybe only do 30 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hold that plank. Remember, we're trying to tuck that tailbone under. We're just holding, trying to keep that core pulled in. This can also be done from the knees. Just really try to tuck it in and squeeze. So if you're not advanced enough to do it from the toes, it can be done from the knees. But from there, I like to be up on the hands. Really focus on curling that tailbone under and squeeze it. 5 more seconds. And relax. Okay, that is the end of round 1. We got 3 more of those bad boys. This is your designated water break, so please get a quick sip of water. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those weights. Back to our squats. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. And up, nice and controlled. Trying to drive these knees towards the toes. Don't let them come in, keep them stacked. Chest up, butt back. Got about 15 more seconds of this. Take your time. Go ahead and do 1 more for me and relax. Okay, transition back down to the ground for some bridged chest press. Okay, we'll start here in about 7 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Press up and back down. Now, if you do have the shoulder mobility and where you won't compensate, you can have these elbows go straight out to the side. That should help get a little bit more chest activation. Good, we've got about 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Keep that bridge, butt up, and relax. Okay, back up onto those feet. Supinated rows are next. You got about 15 more seconds of your break. Okay, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Up, squeeze, and down, nice and controlled. Now when you do this, get a little view from the back. You don't want these elbows flaring out, so nothing like this. You want to keep them real close. Squeeze. Try to draw those elbows together while you pull back. You got about 20 more seconds. Now if you're looking for a tempo to follow, this is about what you want to do. A nice 2 seconds up, squeeze, 2 seconds down. Good, and relax. All right, transition to the shoulder press. Grab your lighter weights. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Big press up, squeeze, and down. Really trying to keep it nice and in line. So once again, don't let those arms roll forward or too far back, directly overhead. Good, you got about 7 more seconds, just a couple more. Ready? 1 more good one. And relax. All right, let's finish this out. Round 2 with some good planking. All right, got about 10 more seconds. Just focus on your breathing. You get a nice water break after this one. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. And tuck and hold. Remember, you can do different modifications to make it more appropriate for you. It can be from the knees, from the toes, or even from the hands. or even a combination of the two. Ten more seconds. And relax. Okay. Go ahead and take yourself another water break and then get ready for your squats. Start here in about 10 seconds. Now, if you need longer than the 20 seconds, please take it. All right, here we go. Squatting, round 3. Ready? And begin. Big breath in. Smell the roses. Blow out the birthday candles. Breathing is very important with this. We're not underwater, so don't hold your breath. Got about 15 more seconds. Good. Last one. And relax. Okay, to the bridge chest press. Start here in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Go and get those weights. Ready? And begin. Press up. And down. That good 2-2-2 tempo is a great tempo for this workout. Halfway there, 20 seconds to go. Good, 5 more seconds. And relax. All right, very good. Back up onto those feet for some supinated rows. Starting here in 10 seconds. All right, 5 seconds. Go ahead and get those weights ready. And begin. Remember, anything worth doing is worth doing right, so take your time. Now that we're in the second half of the workout, if you got to slow down or even reduce the weight, please do so, because form is the #1 priority here. All right, 15 more seconds. Good, and relax. All right, you're going to grab your lighter weights for the shoulder press. We'll start here in about 12 seconds. All right, 5 seconds. Ready? And begin. Press up and down. Good, take your time. Good, you got about 15 more seconds to go. Let's do one more. And finish. Good job. All right, let's wrap up round 3. All right, go ahead and get ready for your planks. All right, here we go. Ready? And begin. Really focus on drawing in that core and holding tight. Halfway there. 10 seconds. And relax. Okay, last little water break before we wrap up our workout. Now we're entering in the 4th round, which is the best round. That doesn't mean that because we're almost done, but I want to see the best form that you can possibly do. So if you need to reduce weight, slow down your tempo, do less reps, please do so. Okay, go ahead and finish up that quick sip of water. Grab your weights for your squats. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. We're approaching halfway. Five more seconds to go. Finish out strong. Give me one more really good rep. And relax. Okay, next to the bridge chest press. What's nice about the last round? Yes, it's the last time we got to do all these things. All right, 5 more seconds. Go ahead and get ready for that bridge chest press. All right, butt up and begin. Good, we got about 10 more seconds. Keep that butt up. Keep those shoulder blades pinched into the ground. Last one. And relax. All right, supinated rows. We only got 3 more minutes of work. All right, supinated rows in 5 seconds. Ready? Begin. Good. Really focus on getting the squeeze. Slow down your tempo. I got a little quick on there, so for my last couple of reps, I'm going to slow down for you. We got about 12 more seconds. And relax. Okay. Shoulder press, last weight training exercise. All right, we got about 12 more seconds, so take your time, catch your breath. We're almost there. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Big press up, squeeze, and bring them down. Almost there. We're just about halfway. 20 seconds from right now. Good. 5 more seconds. Give me 1 more. And relax. Okay. Last hoorah. Down to the ground for our planks. Start here in about 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. hold it nice and strong. Approaching halfway. Try to keep all that tension going through the body. Pull that core in, squeeze those glutes. Keep those arms nice and strong. We got 12 seconds. And relax. Very good work, everyone. Okay, go ahead and grab yourself a sip of water. We're going to start cooling everything down with some nice static stretching. Good way to get that parasympathetic nervous system jumping, so that way we can start to rest, digest, and recover. Okay. If you want to take a little bit longer break, go ahead and pause the video and then go ahead and start it back up when you are ready to go into your stretching. All right, the first stretch we're going to do, we're going to have our knees out wide, our heels in, and our hands down in all fours, okay? We're going to round out the back and sit back. And reach those hands forward to start stretching out those shoulders and the back. All right, come back up. You're going to now take your right hand, place it over your left like so. You're going to round out the right side of your back and sit towards your right hip and reach. Should be feeling a stretch going down that right side of the back. All right, come back up, switch sides, left over right. Round out that back again and sit towards your left. All right, come back up. Let's stretch out those hips. Let's come to a kneeling position like so. We'll stretch out our hip flexors. I want you to tuck those hips in, guide that front knee forward. Just let your weight drop in and stretch out right in front of the hip. All right, let's switch sides. Tuck those hips in and guide it forward. All right, let's go ahead and come up onto those feet, stretch out those hamstrings. Let's take one foot, put it out front, heel down, toe up, and go ahead and hinge on over. Now if you're not quite feeling it in the hamstrings, put a little bend in the knee, and then just hinge over more. All right, switch sides. And back up. Last big stretch. Hands are going to go behind your back like so. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Chin up, chest out, and reach those arms back. Okay. Just move that neck around a little bit. Big circle. Other way. Roll those shoulders out a few times. All right, and that's it. Thank you for joining me with another HIIT training session. My name's Chris Kading. We'll catch you next time.